Hi, I am Amit Lunkad. In this video, we discuss about the antidote which are used in cyanide poisoning. In this video, we discuss in detail about the definition of antidote with its classification, as well as we discuss what is cyanide poisoning and how it is treated. So let's begin with the definition of antidote. Antidotes may be defined as those substances which react specially with an ingested poison and toxic substances or an overdose of a potent drugs. They act either by neutralizing the poison or its toxic effect or pharmaceutically by showing the antagonistic action, means producing the opposite action to that of poison, or it produces the effect by reacting chemically and by converting them to non-toxic or less toxic form, like by formation of chelates or insoluble derivatives. So this is the different ways by which the antidote will produce their effects. So now next one is the classification of antidote on the basis of their mechanism of action. So the first class is physiological antidote. Physiological antidote which produce their effect by opposite to that of poison or to counteract the effect of poison physiologically. Example is sodium nitrite. This sodium nitrite which can be used in cyanide poisoning. Moving to the second class, which is chemical antidote. These chemical antidotes act usually by combining with the poison and thus changes its nature and poison cannot act anymore. Example, sodium thiosulfate, which is also used in cyanide poisoning. Moving to the next class, which is mechanical antidote. These antidote usually act by preventing the absorption of poisons in the body or expelling out the poison by emesis or elimination through urine. Example of this mechanical antidote is activated charcoal. So all these are the different classification of antidote on the basis of their mechanism of action. Physiological antidote, chemical antidote and mechanical antidote. Now next we discuss about the cyanide poisoning. So cyanide poisoning normally takes place accidentally or when cyanide poison is taken intentionally. In cyanide poisoning, cyanide ion combines with ferric ion of cytochrome oxidase enzyme. This enzyme which is responsible for electron transfer reactions. So this because of the combination of cyanide ion to that of ferric ions of the cytochrome oxidase, it causes stoppage of cellular respiration and metabolic reaction. So this cyanide poisoning is usually fatal if it is not treated immediately and instantaneously. So this cyanide poisoning can be treated by use of two inorganic antidotes such as sodium nitrite and sodium thiosulfate. Now here the first of all an intravenous infusion of sodium nitrite injection is given, then it is followed by the administration of sodium thiosulfate intravenously. So this is the treatment line which is used in cyanide poisoning. Now here we discuss how this sodium nitrite and sodium thiosulfate will inactivate the cyanide poisoning. The sodium nitrite is able to convert hemoglobin to methemoglobin. This sodium nitrite causes oxidation of the ferrous ion of hemoglobin to ferric ion of this methemoglobin, and which then combines with the serum cyanide. Because of the availability of ferric ions, the cyanide ions get attracted toward this methemoglobin, and thus we prevent the cytochrome oxidase enzyme by these cyanide ions. However, the cyanide methemoglobin complex slowly get dissociated. So here we can administer sodium thiosulfate, which converts immediately to a non-toxic thiocyanate form and which gets excreted by the kidney. Hence, cyanide poisoning is treated by a combination of sodium nitrite and sodium thiosulfate. Here we discuss about the definition as well as classification of antidote with cyanide poisoning, what happens in cyanide poisoning and how it is get treated. So all of you getting this? Thank you and happy learning.